welcome to episode 122 of Piv's NXT Point of View podcast. My name is Bill Pivets. So this week's episode kicked off with the return of Johnny Gargano in the ring against Raul Mendoza. Gargano came out to the DIY music, he pointed to the screen, and then he had a switch in music. Kind of sounded something from Paramore. There was a bit of grappling early. Gargano hit a schoolboy heel kick after a lot of counters between the two. Mendoza took over with a running dropkick and some chops in the corner. Gargano hit his spear from the apron into the ring, and he almost took Mendoza's head off with a huge clothesline. Raul countered another clothesline with a jumping heel kick. Gargano dodged the 450 splash and locked in a crossface to get the win. Really good match overall. I am surprised that they let Mendoza get that much offense in, considering Gargano is in his first match since returning. But it did play into the story. The announcers told that Gargano was working his way back after being off for so long. Mendoza did look good too, so I do expect him to be back on NXT in the near future. And I like the submission from Gargano. It was like a chicken wing crossface, something like that. And it looked pretty painful too. Like I said, overall, pretty good match. They made Authors of Pain vs. Sanity the official tag title match at TakeOver. And what in the hell did Sanity do to deserve a tag title shot? They've lost every big feud that they've been in. And just because they attacked two jobbers last week, they get a title shot? That's pretty poor booking, in my opinion, but I'm not looking forward to that match at all. You guys heard my opinion on that. I won't rant any further. We did get a promo from Paul Ellering on Sanity, and I don't even know what he said at that point. Asuka came out. She cut a promo on Ember Moon saying that she's beaten her before and will beat her again, and that Ember Moon's not ready for Asuka. Ember eventually came out. She said this is where she belongs, fighting for the NXT Women's Championship. Ember said that she knows, the fans knows, and Asuka even knows that she's ready to face Asuka. She said that Asuka isn't ready for Ember Moon. Asuka put her hand out for a handshake. Ember Moon thought about it for a little bit, and as Ember went for it, Asuka pulled her hand away, looked around, and then slapped the shit out of Ember Moon. They went back and forth for a little bit. Asuka tossed Ember Moon out of the ring, but when Ember recovered, Asuka had her back turned and connected with the Eclipse out of nowhere. Nice segment. The crowd was all about it. I liked it a lot. And Asuka beating the shit out of someone in a suit is just as dangerous as her in the ring, and it's pretty damn impressive. The slap got over well. Ember Moon hitting the Eclipse out of nowhere got over as well. I am looking forward to the match. I think it'll be the best match of the show. Maybe second best match. It'll definitely be up there. But I just think that the feud could have been so much hotter if Ember Moon didn't get injured, or if they didn't blow the feud already at the TakeOver, I think it was Orlando, when Ember Moon had her first shot. But, again, I'm looking forward to it. Really good segment. Bobby Roode had a sit-down interview where he talked about Roderick Strong and Drew McIntyre. He offered that he and Drew have a little conversation next week, and as he was leaving, Roderick Strong went after him, but he was held back. William Regal confronted him. Roddy wanted Bobby Roode, but there's nothing Regal can do, considering he's got the title match for TakeOver. It was a short segment, but Bobby Roode, confident on the mic, plays to his character really well. Roderick Strong, on the other hand, came off very fake, like he was obviously reading off a script or memorizing lines. It didn't seem natural to me at all. Street Profits are making their long-awaited debut next week. Yay. Sonya Deville defeated Jenna Van Bemmel with a triangle armbar after getting her butt kicked in the corner from Jenna. She pulled out the submission and got the win. Nothing really to say. Thankful it was short. Hideo Itami was asked about his change in attitude, saying that he deserves more respect and why should he show it if he's not getting any in return. The interviewer said that they had to go back in the ring, but Hideo grabbed the mic and he walked to the ring. He continued speaking some Japanese on his way. He kept talking about respect, and I'm pretty sure TakeOver Respect happened about a year ago, so he's kind of late to that. Aleister Black cut him off. They came face to face. Hideo went to leave. He turned back around, but Aleister caught him with Black Mass and just sat in the ring with Hideo lying on his back. This played up later. WWE posted something online that Hideo Itami attacked him outside of Full Sail after the show. It looks like this match will be taking place in Brooklyn. We got word that Andrade Cien Almas and No Way Jose will face off next week. And the main event was Aleister Black taking on the debuting Kyle O'Reilly. They displayed their martial arts skills early with some kicks, some checks, and some mat wrestling. Black took control after a leg sweep and a running knee. O'Reilly hit a back suplex and then locked in a leg submission. They went back and forth with submissions for a while. Black was making a comeback. He landed a running knee, but O'Reilly cut him off with another submission. Black hit a front kick and a springboard moonsault. O'Reilly blocked the Black Mass, and he kicked the ropes or his legs out from under him as he was going for another springboard attack. O'Reilly hit an axe kick and a forearm across the face, and they connected with boots to the face at the same time. O'Reilly hit a second axe kick, and he was going for the forearm smash, but Aleister caught him just in time to hit Black Mass and got the win. Great match. The only downside I have is that they could have picked up the pace a little earlier. I think with the amount of submission holds that Kyle O'Reilly put him through, just slowed the match down, especially after that second commercial break. That's where the NXT main events kind of pick up the pace and go high spot, high spot. I don't know if it was a change of formula that they did on purpose, but I just think those extra submission holds kind of elongated the match and just, I don't know, it took me out of it a little bit. I was waiting for that big punch, or in this case, big kick, take it up a notch. But like I said, overall it was a good main event, good debut for Kyle O'Reilly. But now that Aleister Black defeated both Bobby Fish and O'Reilly, I'm assuming that they're going to be put into a tag team eventually, considering NXT needs another tag team after DIY split up, and we're still waiting for TM61 to return. They need another babyface tag team. So overall, it was a good episode. I liked the opener, the Gargano-Mendoza match, and the main event. Women's match didn't really do anything for me. Authors of Pain stuff, can care less. But the Ember Moon Asuka segment was actually pretty good too, with their little brawl and Ember Moon getting the upper hand early. She didn't touch the title, which was cool. They were playing up that as a jinx, not to touch it before winning it. Next week, we have Andrade Cien Almas and No Way Jose. It looks like the TakeOver card's taking shape. We have Authors of Pain Sanity, Ember Moon Asuka, Bobby Roode, Drew McIntyre. It looks like Aleister Black, Hideo Itami, which should be a great match. There might be one or two other matches on the card, but it's a good TakeOver show. As far as the star power, I'm just not looking forward to the title match. And I'm alright not going in person. I've been to the last two Brooklyn shows, so it's whatever. Alright guys, thanks for checking out the show. Follow me on Twitter at @bpiv_sports. Like, subscribe, comment to the show on YouTube, and I'll be back next week with episode 123. Peace.